Just because someone is your family does not mean that they care about you. My name is Rachel Carr. I was born and raised here in Midland, Texas, in a very abusive household. Me and my 6 older siblings went through constant abuse from the second we were born to the second we got out of that house. When I was 16, all of my older siblings had moved on, grown up, gone to college, had families, and were scattered all across the U.S. At that time, the abuse was finally reported, and me, being a minor in the household with now convicted felons, it came with a few problems. One day, my brother, David Carr, got a call from the district attorney saying that if I was not picked up from my parents' house that night, I would become a ward of the state and would go into a foster home. Within an hour, David was at my house, helping me move all my stuff, keeping me safe, buying me dinner. Me, a high school student that he now had to teach school, house, pay for education, make sure I could get to work on time, a whole host of things. And David Carr did that without a complaint. My other 5 siblings, no text, no call, no help, no assistance of any kind. And that is just the first reason why David Carr is such a role model to me and such an inspiration, because he's selfless. That is the first thing, that he is selfless. He will jump in and he'll help no matter to what detriment that could bring him. At the time, him and his wife had not been married very long, Bethany Carr. They were still getting their footing. They had both graduated from college and come back in Midland to help out at my church. They had jobs, but not very much savings, and they were still in a rough patch because they were a young couple. But regardless, they took me into their home, fed me, took care of me, and I only recently moved out last year. They took care of me for 4 years. My parents didn't pay their child support. They were such a blessing to me. The second reason why David Carr is so amazing is because that he has perseverance. He has worked at Chick-fil-A as a manager since he was a teenager. He may not like it, he may not enjoy it, but it puts food on the table for his family, and it gives him health insurance. He has helped out at our church tirelessly, even though we cannot afford him. We can't afford to pay him for all the work that he does. Over and over, he blesses people. He blesses them selflessly, and he blesses them with his perseverance. The final reason why David Carr is so amazing is because of his faith in God. He trusted God the second he took me into his home, that God would provide for him financially, physically, everything. And God did. It's very awesome to see God come through in those hard parts and to use people like David Carr for his greater good and to bless his children. I will forever be grateful for David. Whenever blessings come on in my life, I try to thank him, because that's what we do. People can be great role models, and they can work selflessly, and they can work for no pay and no recognition or anything. But that doesn't mean they should. So when you have those people in your life, those people that have stepped in when times have gotten hard and have helped you to the detriment of themselves, express your gratefulness as much as you can with a note, or even take them out to dinner, or even just words, just to thank you. Some people will never hear that from the people that they've helped in their life. And never forget how much it means to just say thank you.